Welcome to our new game. Not my game, but you know what a new and nice game about Vikings and horned beings. You can see pointy cliffs. Unsure people, is that a jet dwarf? No. And of course, nice gingers there. Can never have enough gingers. And berries and a crow. So yeah, tactical RPG. I guess in some ways the caravan thing reminds me of Oregon Trail. So yeah, I've actually tried the game out to see is it any good, worth of my money. And I think it is. It has a nice interesting story, though I think it lacks a bit in... They could have been more voice acting. We shall see. Hopefully, people will actually watch reading this wonderful game. I like the drawing thing, the art, the graphics, and generally just start the game. Yes, I want to restart. Story in the Banner Saga changes based on your choices you make. You'll occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. Gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survive through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern waste. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped: the sun.
Að sjá dreggjan á ferli neðanbor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Okay, so we rush into battle.
Hverfið á braut! Engan eigi ég hlut að máli þessu!
So yeah, this is the battles be taking place like this. Yeah, tactical screen. You've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red hat and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. So yeah, there's the battle order. You can see there's a lot of detail, you know. You can actually move the map and look around. A lot of dead people and blood, though. There's some blood, I guess that's blood. And then we have. So we are just two guys, and this guy is just here. No, I'm not doing anything. And a polar bear. So, the horned allies are a race of giants called the Wall. Take up 4 tiles each. Okay, well that's interesting. This is how you move. And there is the armor and strength. This, I think this is the, yeah, you do more damage. They died. And we get renown for, you know, making kills. And here comes. You made 2, I think. Okay. It's your Warhawk's turn. He appears to be out of range. Oh, yeah. Here's the abilities. And quite useful, I would say. The foes lying dead. Thank you for letting me read that.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. A dozen families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight, and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in proving grounds.
check. Don't know if there's no sounds are they too high or too low on the stream. I do not know. You are approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you are leaving the great hall. He cuts to the chase. Erik, steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Yubin, isn't it? Well, let's be honest, it is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. The governor tells... what did you have in mind? Scalpings that you didn't hack up in the great hall scattered after you took out the terrorist chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. Okay. Oh, here's the marketplace. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvas flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Ad, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. That's not nice. The scalping thief then bled out about an hour ago, Ad. So when you tell me what a rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try and kill you this time. Rat anus? It actually used rat anus. I guess, well, it's a nice way of putting things. They don't talk to me. Really? Oh, excuse me. Eric needs some help here. Ad, I had a change of heart. I hope you do give us a hard time. He does. Ad sweats visibly, fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everybody thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Just a little food money, yeah? Let's pay. If there's a sliver of silver on the table, both men look at you with a surprise. Ad gestures meekly to a variety of junk from his stall. Do they move? What they do? Take whatever you like. Only thing I'd like is the name of a place. Nobleman, up by East Wall. But that was months ago, well, last I know. Ad skulks away with the wave of Eric's hand, gathering things from his hovel, disappearing for a while until this blows over, you figure. Oh yeah. Your body